Here on India Today, India Today is tracking step by step of what's happening at the Supreme Court. The hearing on the Ayodhya title dispute case has begun. The lawyers have reached and the bench is sitting. In just a short while, we'll know today of what precisely will be the next timeline. If I can just get a quick update from Paulomi and then I'll come to other panelists as well. Paulomi, you're joining us right now. The hearing has started. The bench is sitting right now.
That's right. The 5-judge Constitution Bench, which has been formed to look into this matter, has in fact sat down in courtroom number 1, Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi's courtroom. That is what my colleagues Sanjay and Anisha are reporting from inside courtroom number 1. Rajiv Dhawan, who's representing the Muslim side, if you may, as far as this dispute is concerned, he has asked for the court to start hearing the matter. CJI says, look at the order today was fixed to chalk out the timeline. So Rajiv Dhawan has requested for a hearing to begin as far as this dispute is concerned. CJI says, look at the order. Today was fixed to chalk out the timeline. So if you may, what we've been reporting to our viewers, this hearing today is only about the timeline and the nature of hearings as we proceed forward in this case.
Okay, Paulomi, thank you so much. Prateek, so
also, Pooja, if I may just add one more pointer which has come out from inside courtroom number 1. Rajiv Dhawan has said, want to place preliminary submissions before the court. In the earlier round in 1994, Justice UU Lalit had appeared for Kalyan Singh in the contempt matter. That should be considered. Rajiv Dhawan says, want to place preliminary submissions before the court. In the earlier round in 1994, Justice UU Lalit had appeared for Kalyan Singh in the contempt matter. That should be considered.
Okay, Paulomi, that's an important view. Prateek, so I want to go to our advocate for a legal perspective. What does it mean? You know, here for the timeline, not for the hearing really to begin, and then reference to earlier submissions as well. Tell us more.
See, it is a matter of propriety, but Senior Counsel Rajiv Dhawan has proposed that the current Honorable Justice UU Lalit has already appeared on behalf of one of the petitioners in 1999. There is a legal latent phrase in law, that is nemo judex causa sua. That is, you cannot be judged in your own case. So it is up to Honorable Chief Justice to decide, and it is a very valid point which Mr. Dhawan has spoken up. And one thing more, I think Chief Justice has given his mind that today he will be only deciding upon the timelines.
I want to ask on that. Why would Rajiv Dhawan say that look at the hearing, let's start the hearing, but CJI says this is only for schedule. What does that mean for a viewer who's watching, does not understand the legal perspective? Tell us about that.
See, in a layman language, I can tell you that maybe the case will not be heard today on the facts and on the merits. The only point to be decided today will be that in what timeline the case will be concluded. Whether it will be a regular hearing, whether it will be a day-to-day hearing.
So only whether or not it will be a day-to-day hearing. Professor Rizwan Kaisar, thank you for your patience. You've been listening to all views. What do you think is really the view of the community as well? How do you think people, according to you or experts who are watching, are waiting and watching the legal perspective? What do you think needs to happen for this country?
If you really look at two perspectives, how the communities are, waiting and anticipating, I think the people in favor of the Mandir, they are anticipating, they are in a way trying to build up all kinds of pressure on the court to go into the matter as expeditiously as it could in order to take a decision, perhaps facilitating ways for construction of a grand Ram temple. On the other hand, there is a kind of stoicism, especially among Muslims, that whichever way the judgment goes, let the matter be decided once for all, so that the matter settles, because one has had too much of kind of hatred and bloodshed and the kind of all the kinds of difficulties. So therefore, at popular level, anticipations are divided in two directions. However, finally, I would like to believe that the court is beyond these pressures, because especially Honorable Justice Ranjan Gogoi has given us enough impression. He will go by the rule of the book rather than go by the sentiments which are expressed publicly and so demonstratively. So therefore, I think as far as this issue is concerned, we all must have in this room, elsewhere, enough patience to allow judges, honorable judges, to take what is their call.
लेटेस्ट खबरों के लिए यूं ही देखते रहिए आज तक और इस वीडियो के पसंद आने पर लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें।